Eagles at Steelers, important game for Philly. Pittsburgh looks really good. I like this game. Pittsburgh, 7-point favorites. Another low over-under, Rod, 44. How do you see this game? Do you think Philadelphia has rebounded, or was that an anomaly the other night?
Well, first
Sunday
of all, it's the battle of Pennsylvania, right? So the battle of Pennsylvania, you got Philly and Pittsburgh, but Pittsburgh is a good football team this year. Ben,
yeah,
I think we've seen what Ben means to the Pittsburgh Steelers offense. Juju, and I've said this multiple times, Juju is not a number one, but he looks like
a really good number two.
But he looks like a number one now because he's running the routes that he needs to run with Ben. He'll run those deep over routes. He can get a little separation, and he's a big body receiver, so he can catch those contested catches. And that defense is still playing good football.
Yeah,
so
they are.
I think it's going to be hard for Philly to get a victory. My only thing for Pittsburgh, the one downside would be, can the running game continue? Can they continue that? If they can continue that and take that pressure off of Ben, always having to throw the football, then I think that will get an easy victory.
Yeah, the Steelers' rush defense is number one in the league right now. They are second in total yards allowed. They're fifth in points allowed. They're playing pretty well. Just looking at this team, you look at their schedule. Just going forward with the Steelers, and I really wonder what's going to happen. They had the Titans game that was postponed. Now they're going to be playing the Titans in a couple of weeks. They play Cleveland the week after this, which could be a huge game. We're going to get to Cleveland's game in a second. But after playing Cleveland, Tennessee, and Baltimore, Pittsburgh's at Dallas. Dallas has looked terrible, right? Cincinnati, Jacksonville. That could be 3 wins right there. The Steelers very well could be a 12-4 football team this year, and I didn't know that I thought they were that good heading into the season. Do you think there's any chance, however, just for argument's sake, that Philadelphia could sneak a win out here? They did in San Francisco.
It's hard for me to see that one. I mean, San Fran didn't play really good football.
No.
I mean, Mullins threw some terrible passes.
That interception late, right to the linebacker.
He was 10 feet in front of you. So, I don't see that happening. They would have to play their worst game of the year, and Philly would have to play their best game of the year for Philly to get this victory. But I just can't see that happening.
The line, like I said, the Steelers are favored by 7. The over-under is 44. My key number in this game, by the way, is 5.8. That's the yards per attempt Carson Wentz is getting. Before everyone blames Carson Wentz, just watching him against the Niners, the guy was running for his life in the first half. I mean, as soon as he got back to throw, Rod, he's shuffling his feet. He's moving around because he doesn't trust his line, and it's because they've had so many injuries. They lost Peters. They lost Lane Johnson. They lost one of their interior linemen. It's been really tough for him, and he's not getting a lot of help there. Do you think Philadelphia can keep this close? Because I don't want to touch the over-under at 44. Steelers are favored by a full touchdown. Do you think Pittsburgh covers that, or is this closer?
No, I think Pittsburgh is going to score about 27 points. I think Philly gets 17.
You know what? I'm with you on this one. I think the Steelers cover as well. It's tough. This is, again, not one that I'm in love with, but I'll ride with you on this. And so if you get it wrong, I'll blame you. Hey, hope you liked what you just watched. You can always click the like button, subscribe to us, or leave a comment below about something we said. We'd love to read it.